Hey YouTube, SC Fish Keeping here, coming to you tonight with another care guide, which means yes, we are going back to the whiteboard for all the facts. Now, the flowerhorn is probably one of the most interesting fish in the fish keeping hobby, in the freshwater fish keeping hobby, in my opinion. I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you how I have 1.5 flowerhorns in my tanks, and yeah, we're going to learn some stuff. So, stick around. Thanks for watching. Enjoy the care guide. Let's look at some fish.
Alright, so when I say I have half of a flowerhorn, this is the fish I'm referring to. This is my green Texas flowerhorn hybrid. It's about 10 inches, it's in the 125-gallon large cichlid tank. It's an amazing fish. Technically counts as a flowerhorn, so wanted to start with that. But I'm going to dive into some facts here, and then I will show you my true flowerhorn after the facts. So, sexing your flowerhorn can actually be very difficult, especially when they're young in the juvenile stage, which unfortunately is when a lot of people want to buy these fish. They want to grow them out. Some places will tell you that it's impossible to tell, you have to wait until they grow, where others will say things like the female flowerhorns will have black spots and striping in their dorsal fins, and some say that's a surefire way to know male or female. The easiest way to tell, though, really is going to be to just grow the fish out and watch it as it grows. The males will have a much larger nuchal hump, and they are also going to grow at a faster rate than the females. Females will also have black striping that will appear on their sides as they get closer to spawning time. So, and then you always have venting. So here's a picture of my flowerhorn when I got it, about 2 months ago. Here is the flowerhorn now. As you can see, it has grown significantly, the colors are completely different, and it's a beautiful fish. This is the food that I use, part of the food that I use. It is called Heads Up. It is a flowerhorn specific high protein calcium floating pellet. I mix up, like I said, the floating pellets. I use frozen brine shrimp as well as just frozen raw store-bought fish that you or I would buy and eat. And I mix in bloodworms, beef heart. I really try and give this Flowerhorn a variety of foods. I think that's healthiest. I do not do live foods, although I know people do that and have success with it. I just personally don't for my Flowerhorn, but I do with some of my other fish, so I'm not against it. Just don't with this guy. Now, if you saw my last video talking about the Flowerhorn, I did name him Stash. He has that little black spot on his upper lip still, so still living up to the name Stash. So that's I'm happy with that. As you can see, the tank is divided. This is a 55-gallon tank. It is divided after the damage to the fins that you see there happened. I'll show you in a second what it's divided from, but eventually those other fish will be removed, and Stash will have the 55-gallon to himself to grow out for quite a bit of time. Actually, the 55-gallon will work for him for a while. Now, this is what he's divided from. I have a red devil pair that are getting too big for even the 55-gallon, so Stash will have his own tank soon.